Hello and welcome to First Past Post. We are back on the channel Your Shock Therapy, and today we are again going to talk about football. It's been quite some time now, as you can see. There are new backgrounds. The both of us we were shifting and we were finding a new places, and we got a professional setup, like semi-professional. I have a mic. He has a mic. He has a better video quality as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, the revenue of the channel is minus 13,000 as of right now because we have not made a single penny, but we have bought shit. So, but yeah, other than that, what's up? What's up, my man? Tanmay? What is up?
I'm a United fan, so nothing much. It's all just sad right now. Just depression.
Just to let you know, guys, that we are recording this video on 16th of January, which a day after the match against Aston Villa. United played Aston Villa yesterday,
Yeah.
and I must say, piss poor defending.
It was horrible. It was horrible. Like
genuinely.
Honestly, no, I'm not gonna lie. For the first half an hour, 45 minutes, first half, we were total control. Okay,
Right.
we deserve to be winning that. I think by the 70th minute, we were 2-0 up, and just a total shit show. It's not just the players. Matic is completely gone after like 45-50 minutes. He's dead. He's a liability. Fred, he should not be allowed in our half. He was actually playing well. He was pressing well in the opponent's half.
In the other half, yeah.
So
the first goal, like I watched the match right when Aston Villa scored their first goal, and the moment which actually led to the first goal, Fred was the one who led the player past him, and he was
So Fred, Matic was fault. Dalot was also nothing great in defending.
Yeah.
But God, the thing is that I understand that Matic and all, they're nothing great. We don't have a lot to work with. Okay, but
they are quite old.
Fred is like 28 or something. That's fine, but he's just not good defensively. Matic is 32, 33, and he's generally dead by the time it hits the 60th minute mark. So, and he was already on a yellow card. So I cannot understand why Rangnick didn't substitute him. I understand we don't have anybody else, but maybe Donny could have done a better job in that role.
Donny Van Beek, I mean, yesterday I actually was expecting Donny Van Beek to start. I think that there was this new kid who was starting, right? What's his name?
Anthony Elanga. He was probably the best player. For United.
I did not see the entire match. I was very excited to see Coutinho starting. So when he was subbed in, that was the point I started watching the game.
And
he did bits.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's like glorifying Coutinho, but the kid Jacob Ramsey for Aston Villa, he played amazingly.
Yeah, he is a very good player. That's the thing. Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know where to go from this. Just a complete bottle job.
I don't know. Like there are some people, some silly-minded people who do not really have a ton of notionalized thinking behind this thought, but they are saying that Ronaldo might be the problem. But you see, it doesn't really matter. The problem is, if it doesn't matter if you're scoring 7 to 8 goals a game week, if you're going to concede 6. That's a problem. You need to work out the defense.
Yeah, so I think
more than that, I think you do need, like we have been having this conversation for the past 6 months now, that you guys do really need to have a CDM, like a holding mid.
Of course, everybody knows that. It's like a weird open secret that we need a holding midfielder, right? But under Rangnick, our defense has improved. Okay, but yesterday was a total shit show. Absolutely outrageous, immature.
Will you call it a one-off?
No, because it's like a culture. Like, remember when Jose was talking about football heritage? It's like a culture of just shitting the bed through and through. Okay, I don't know. Maybe I hope it's a one-off, but these players don't have the mentality. Like when people say Ronaldo was the problem, there may be some problem.
Scored.
I was making a point, but okay.
I'm sorry. I just have the game. The game in the background, so okay. I'm sorry.
So the thing with Ronaldo is there might be a problem stylistically, but mentality-wise, and he spoke about it in the interview, that his mentality is always where he wants to improve. But these kids these days, I don't know, they're just stuck up because they know they're playing for United. That's why they have a bit of arrogance in them. I don't know what's up.
What is with Rashford not starting? Like,
because Rashford has been horrible this season. Okay, so for the last...
He hasn't played that many games for you to decide that he's horrible or not.
Because
that's my takeaway from the entire thing.
everybody loves Rashford, right? Because he's like homegrown talent, right?
Right.
But last season, and for a while, he's been carrying us. And through injuries, he had a broken back, he had problems with his knees. He always performed for us. So, and then he played in the Euros without getting surgery. Okay.
Right.
So when he eventually got surgery at the start of the season, we thought ki now he's gonna start firing, because now he's gonna be in top form. Instead of getting around 20 goals a season, the
Yeah.
entire season he's gonna
Maybe
get
15, 16.
maybe he's gonna get up to in the entire season around 30, hopefully. But his shows, his performance and his decision making has been horrible. Okay, and there was one match previously. I think it was against Villa, the cup match, where I think Martinez spilled the ball and Rashford didn't even try to get it. He just gave
Right.
up halfway. So yeah, I think it's just confidence issue at the moment, but hopefully he can make this better. But he's got competition to do.
I
Langa
just
is playing so well.
Ilanga is playing really well. And of course, I think he is a bit threatened with the fact that Cavani has decided to stay, and you have decided to give Cavani another contract. So, but then again, it's the same thing which we saw with Luke Shaw. Like Luke Shaw stepped up when Telles came along, right?
Mhm.
So, if Rashford wants to take place for himself in the squad, he needs to prove that.
Yeah, I think Rashford's competition is not really Cavani. It's actually Sancho and Ilanga.
That's again like a perspective, like because Sancho plays on the wing, right?
Yeah.
Rashford, I think, can play in the middle as well. He's pretty much good in the
Yeah,
from the
but
middle as
I
well,
think I think he's much better on the left, because as a striker we have Cavani and
because
Rashford.
he
We have
moves in,
Ronaldo,
he
right? Yeah,
moves
we have
in.
Ronaldo and Cavani, and there's no way Rashford can
I don't
displace
know.
either one of them. But
He
why are we talking
can
about this?
replace Cavani in my opinion, or whatever.
Perhaps I don't know. We aren't even creating actual chances for our number 9. Okay, it's like, you know how Liverpool play with a false 9. That's kind of what Cavani is doing. He's just running around trying to get the ball so that our inside
Right.
forwards can have chances, but they don't pass to him. We haven't created proper chances for Cavani. You know what? This is fucked. I don't know why we talk about this Premier League season, because it's clearly over. Okay, it's clearly over. City's already won.
I mean, I really would not be too sure of that because, again, it's not, I'm not being skeptic or anything. It's just that if you are near, like we had just have crossed like the halfway mark in the game week 19, the game week 22, right? Liverpool still has 2 games in hand, and if they were to win both, currently they're winning against Brentford right now as we talk. If they were to win both, then the margin between us and Liverpool is 8 points.
8 points.
Again, yeah, 8 points. Like Chelsea, we have won yesterday, and pretty good game in my opinion. I'll get to that in a minute, but again with the perspective that okay, fine, everyone's thinking that the City has gotten lucky with the injuries and COVID and whatever and whatnot, but understand that City has a very tightly packed, February month. We have the Champions League, we have the Prem, and in Prem we might have a double game week. I'm not sure. We might, and we also have the cups. So
Yeah,
we
but
have a
you've
very
got the squad.
tightly.
You've got the squad to deal with it. Clearly,
Oh, I was sharing that. I was sharing this squad list with a couple of friends the other day. Chelsea has a better squad depth than us, and Liverpool also. And for them to complain, yeah, they do. They do. Trust me, I'm gonna show you. I'll just send that image to you.
but it's the
We
quality
have
of players.
17.
It's about the quality of
Agreed.
players. Because Mohamed
Agreed. But
Salah, who else? The drop off is insane. But then
the
you have
drop off
Mahrez
is.
and Sterling and Foden
I know,
and
but it
Grealish.
doesn't really matter. If we're talking just purely numbers, they have that advantage over us.
No, but then if it's
It's
purely numbers, then United is the best team in the world. But it's
yeah.
clearly
You have
not, because we have
you
such a
have
bloated
20,
squad.
23 member squad, if I'm not wrong.
We have like fucking 34 people. I don't know. This squad is insane. Juan Mata is still hanging around. I don't know why. I love him. Seems like a nice guy, but why is he still here? Okay.
Seems like a nice guy. That's not a fucking point for him to stay in the squad. अच्छा लड़का है, मैं उसको 50 लाख salary देगा.
That's it. That's what we
But
do.
yeah, but Mata is a good player. Like
He was back in the day
when was the last time he came along?
and played well.
I haven't seen him start a match in ages.
It's been a while. Honestly, I'm forgetting. But fuck
Can't
that.
even like.
Okay. See, before the start of the season, it was always Man City and Chelsea that were supposed to be head to head, right? Because Chelsea had that squad depth to actually compete with City. But now you've seen Chelsea,
Right.
there's been such a drop off. It might be injuries, it might be COVID, it might be AFCON, because Mendy is
COVID,
gone to
I would
AFCON.
not say COVID. I'll just
Mhm.
say that the injuries with respect to Chilwell and Reece James, specifically with Chilwell, is what has hurt them, because I have seen this as a pattern that almost all the time that Chelsea has conceded a goal towards
Mhm.
the later half of the season when
Mhm.
Chilwell has been injured, it's because Alonso has allowed for people to penetrate towards that side.
Oh,
Even
Chelsea,
yesterday as well.
yeah, Alonso's horrible in defense. Horrible.
Alonso is
Attacking
horrible
wise,
at everything he does. Very slow for
driving.
attacking. He cannot go on
He's yeah. I
counter.
heard he's a bad driver as well. No,
Yeah, fuck off, dude.
no,
F1 jokes
no.
can't get enough for them. Anyway,
Um,
so with respect to yesterday's game, I do have a couple of things to pick about and talk about. Number one being Jim Beglin.
mhm.
Okay, listen, a piece of shit. I do not care. I do not care. Like
Uh,
it right now, Tanmay and I, we are hosting a YouTube podcast, so we can call it empty heart, right?
mhm.
We can. You're a professional fucking commentator. You cannot do that.
Yeah.
And he did that. I think he did that once, and then he had the balls. He had the absolute gall to giggle it away. And the minute Kevin De Bruyne scored, he was absolutely gobsmacking, licking his balls. He was like, "Oh, Kevin De Bruyne, more like Kevin's world." And I was like, "Calm down, Beglin.
Yeah,
It's
more like
fine."
Heaven De Bruyne. I think that's what he said.
Yeah, that he's more
Yeah,
like Kevin De Bruyne, more
yeah,
like Kevin De Bruyne, and that's
yeah.
not the point. The point is, he did actually apologize in the game as well. But when you're a professional commentator, you
Mhm.
are put on a pedestal. You're put
Yeah.
away from the trolls, like a different. You're in a different league. You cannot do that.
Mhm. Mhm. No, but
People are calling out.
I've definitely heard commentators be critical of teams and supporters previously. Like, for instance, Arsenal's previous stadium was Highbury, so people had called it Highbury Library because they used to be quiet sometimes.
Yeah,
Okay, then there are many scathing remarks regarding the Theatre of Dreams and how United have not been up to the mark, and how the Theatre of Dreams is just stuff of nightmares now. So
but the thing
commentators
is,
have really been critical in the
commentators do
past.
have a point to do that.
Mhm.
But if with respect to what Jim Begley did yesterday was he made a mark with that ironical statement, because yesterday we had very good attendance and he just made that mark. The noise around empty heart, he said. And I
Yeah.
was like, bitch, what the fuck?
Yeah,
That cannot
it
happen.
was totally uncalled for.
Yeah, it's like what? आज तो लोग देखने भी आए यार, आज क्यों बोल रहा है तू? Usually नहीं आते, it's fine, calm
Yeah.
down.
Mm.
But yeah, with respect to it, it was very unprofessional of him, and people are calling out for him to get reminded. And I'm like, fine, maybe it's just a slip of a tongue. Like I'm not sure, but if like regardless, he really should like take care of this from the future.
I think it's just banter. Honestly, just let it be. You guys are winning everything. Okay, just fucking take a joke. All right. I swear to God, you
Oh,
can't.
you would not believe the amount of people in the groups yesterday who were going haywire. Like, and,
What, all 12 of
you
the City
know,
fans? Are you kidding me?
no, we are 14 in number. We are
Okay.
14 men strong,
Yeah.
and everyone was like gunning for them. We Indians, we are really emotional about things,
Mhm.
so
Yeah.
we do that.
But let's
Anyway,
talk about the match, because honestly, as a neutral, I
a
fucking
dead
hated it.
boring match, right?
It was
Yeah,
incredibly boring. The City dominance is it's incredibly frustrating. Dude, this is the new
City
Farmers League.
dominance with no City finishing is. It was so annoying yesterday watching them play. With respect to, यार एक होता है ना that you dominating in all angles, like you like Bayern Munich, you're just scoring 9 goals.
Mhm.
It was not like that. It was like, fine, we're getting the
Thank
ball,
God
we're
it's not like
giving.
that. I'm sorry, but really watching that match, Chelsea, they were completely toothless.
Oh,
Even
Chelsea. And
counter-attacking, it
yesterday,
was nothing.
I, I don't know, like yesterday, like starting towards the start of the game, Kante was good, and that new kid was good. What's his face?
Malang, I thought in the Malang Sar.
Malang.
I thought in the first
Yeah,
half he was
Malang
pretty bad.
Sarr.
I thought he was pretty bad in the
In
first half.
the first half, he was bad. In the beginning of the second half, he was pretty much composed by then.
Mm.
Because by then he had a chance to get
And
his head
on,
about the game.
yeah,
Right?
yeah. But I
With
guess I
respect
think you
to,
have a point, to be honest, because you guys weren't really taking your chances, and there were a lot of half
yeah,
chances being created.
and they were Chelsea had chances, man. Chelsea in the first half when Lukaku gave the ball to
Lukaku,
Ziyech and Ziyech was
yeah.
offside. Stones had slipped then.
Hmm.
If Lukaku were to take a shot at Ederson,
Yeah.
At that point, it could have been gone in the goal. We never know, but he gave the ball to CH, and okay, Lukaku.
Mhm.
Whosoever said that his first touch has become better, it's not the case. It's so not the case.
His holder play is
Still shite.
terrible. Oh, it's bad. It's bad. Looking back at, I'm sure he's improved looking back at United days, because for I think a season and a half, he was actually decent. He was scoring goals, and then
I
he
think he scored
got fat and
19
stuff.
goals in the first season, no?
I don't
At
know the
United.
exact number, but he had a solid figure, and I was
Like,
not
I
body.
remember it
His
distinctly
figure was not.
because I remember it distinctly because he scored 8 in 8, and then he was being compared to Ruud van Nistelrooy, and I was like, nowhere near. Calm down.
No, but
Ruud van Nistelrooy was a different league
yeah, but he had a. I
altogether.
think he his first season at least. I think he got around a goal involvement every 2 matches, or a match and a half,
Yeah,
and I think
that's
that's
how
pretty
I
decent.
was. But
That's
then
okay.
again, with Lukaku, talking about Lukaku, the statement he gave about Inter being the better team. I'm like,
Uh,
how did Tuchel let that thing fly? Like,
yeah, I
if
think
I
he
were in
dropped
his
him, right?
place,
He dropped him for a match.
he dropped him
Yeah.
for a match. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know if
it's
this is the right thing to do to play him against City.
it's just bad. It's just bad dressing room vibes, because then people can see that you are going to just say anything about in the interview in an interview and just get away with it.
No, so even after the
ज़्यादा से
match,
ज़्यादा क्या
even after the
होगा?
match against City, you had
Yeah,
Romelu Lukaku going to Kevin De Bruyne, and they both of them doing a crazy weird handshake.
yeah, yeah. The
Don't
the
do that after losing.
Belgium thing.
Yeah, that Belgium connection. Don't do that right after a loss to a rival. That's not professional. Dude.
I don't know. I really don't have anything to like chime in on that, but yeah, it's fine. I mean, people have been known to do that.
See,
It's fine.
honestly,
We have seen this. We have seen this way too many times to make an issue about it now.
but is the league dead? Is the Premier League dead? You have to look at this as its dominance and be as unbiased as possible. I know it's going
It
to be
is
tough, but
not. It's not. Trust me, it's not. Liverpool has been unlucky. Otherwise, Liverpool would have been right with us at the top, if not at the top.
no way. Let me tell you
Trust
why.
me on that.
Liverpool has negligible investment. That season, the couple of seasons where they pushed you to the right to the top, that this team will burn out if they continue to
Uh,
perform that way. That one
it
season
is pretty
where
much
they
visible right now.
yeah, that one season where they got to 97 points. I think you guys got to 99, something like that.
Oh yeah, 90, 98, 97.
98.
I'll
Oh
say.
man. So the Liverpool team, they really ran their socks off. And then they won eventually
Yeah.
in the next season, right?
The
But
last match we were playing against Newcastle, I remember that we scored
but
three.
yeah,
Gundogan scored the third goal.
but
Yeah, pretty
now
good.
they don't have it in them anymore. You can see the drop off. Like it has been actually pretty good. Like that they're in second position, but there's going to be a drop off. And clearly, the 8 points, even if granted, this is contingent on Liverpool winning the game in hand. But 8 points, it's
Which is the
gettable.
game
But
Liverpool
City is
has
not
in
going to.
hand?
I do not know. We'll have to look that up. But City is so dominant. They're not going to drop points.
Dude, Jack hasn't scored a hat trick against West Ham.
You're kidding. Is Leeds
Oh, he
back in
scored a hat
form?
trick, dude. Oh
That's
my god,
surprising.
he actually scored. He came off an injury, right?
I don't know, but I don't care that much about Leeds because Leeds are just relegation fodder at the moment. But good for them if they.
And it's so sad to see them as relegation fodder, to be honest. It's so sad.
Yeah, because
I do really
they've
actually
suffered
like
with
them.
injuries. Bamford has been
Yeah.
injured. Calvin Phillips has been injured. And if you have Daniel James as your striker, you will definitely have some problems.
Dan James, yeah.
Mm.
I think Liverpool are playing some big match next week, right? I'm not sure.
See, either way, even if they win the 8 points match, the 8 points gap, I definitely don't think City is going to drop these many points.
Maybe not. But we have an awful lot of matches right now to even think about it or like even talk about it. It's fine. Let the league run how it is running. And honestly, at this point, I would rather have a Champions League compared to the Premier League.
Oof.
It might just be my perspective of seeing things,
Yeah.
but in all honesty, I would rather have a Champions League at this point of time, because fuck that, man. We were so close last time and all, and Pep did what Pep does always. He over thought about the entire thing and he just shut the bed. And it's fine. Like, I would honestly rather have uh City Champions League than City entire dominance, if I'm being extremely honest.
Yeah, I think fans definitely want a Champions League for City because they've won everything else. You know?
That's it. This is it. This is how
Yeah.
we legitimize ourselves as an organization. Otherwise, we won't be able to ever.
Yeah.
Because if you aren't a champion of Europe, then it doesn't really matter.
So what do you think? You
Even
think Pep's
Borussia
gonna
Dortmund.
leave if you guys win UCL this season? You think Pep's gonna fuck off?
If we win a UCL, then I don't really see Pep has a reason to stay here.
Mm-hmm.
I
So
would say this, but when it comes to stats,
Mhm.
I think the only comparable Premier League manager who has ever been here has been Saf. That's it. Who else?
Yeah, I mean, how many leagues has Pep won? Is it
If Pep
4?
wins this league out of 5, he'll have 4 league wins.
That's definitely dominant. Like Sir Alex did it twice. I think 4 and 5 seasons. I think he did it twice.
Yeah, back to
And
back,
then-
right?
Yeah. No, 4 in 5 years, 4 and 5 seasons. That was, I think, the 06 to 09
Hmm.
and in the 90s.
Like, with respect to how many times he has won Manager of the Month, he has he has Saf around the block on that.
Mhm.
His team has scored more goals than Saf's team has. In my opinion, they aren't really comparable things. But if he wins a UCL, then I don't really think he has a reason to stay. Just leave,
Yeah.
go on another project, maybe.
Yeah. So who do you think is the next man to take it forward?
We need a good interim manager to make sure that we really do not drop off in terms of
Mhm.
how big we are as a club now.
Mhm.
And then maybe we can let that interim manager be there for like another couple of years, maybe 3 years. Then allow Vincent Kompany to take over. And that's my opinion. That's my personal opinion. As a fan, I would love to have that. Probably would not ever happen, but really won't mind that.
Has this Vincent Company has he been managing anywhere? Did he
Yeah,
retired
he
from
was
Anderlecht or something? No? He
he was
retired from.
playing manager from Anderlecht.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah,
Wow. What happened to
and
Yaya Toure? Is Yaya Toure still managing or?
fuck
Oh, he is.
no, man, Jaya
Oh no,
Toure.
he's not. That's
Is Jaya
Kolo
Toure
Toure.
managing
Sorry.
anywhere?
Sorry. Kolo Toure
Kolo Toure.
is with
Oh,
Leicester.
who gave Kolo Toure a team to manage, man? What the
Hey,
fuck?
come on. I think he's doing a decent job. Leicester has dropped off though. Leicester has definitely dropped off this season.
Leicester, the last big notable thing was winning the FA Cup last year, right?
Yeah, and then it's been a drop off because they've had tons of injuries. The league's
No
done.
squad depth does that to you.
Yeah, the league's honestly.
The point
it's
is
done.
the league at this point is not even a point of contention for me. I'd rather
Yeah.
have a championship trophy over the league.
But like,
But
surely you'll
if we get
celebrate
the
it,
league,
right?
then yeah, of course I will celebrate. Of course, I
So,
mean,
so
there's
if
no
you get
reason
the
for me
league,
to not celebrate
you
it.
can just smile, right? Just smile once. You won't be like jumping around, but you can smile once, right? But
I can
UCL,
smile. It's
you'll dance around naked, right?
but I'm really scared. I'm really scared to see this building phase of City, because it will come like somewhere down the line.
Yeah,
It's
because
a very
everybody else
organic
is
procedure.
in the
It's
30s,
a very
right?
organic process. Yeah, they're coming about to the end of their athletic,
Yeah, I think
prime,
Sterling must be
and
26, 27. De Bruyne is 30.
Ivan's 30. He only has like another good year left in him, in my opinion.
Mhm.
And then I think City will see a drop. I'm not mentally ready for that conversation, with people, and it's
I'd
just very
love to be in that
exhausting.
position. I don't know. It's been so
No,
long.
but that's the thing, it's a very organic procedure, when Saf left, you still haven't been able to rebuild yourself, regardless of the fact a good amount of players have come about and left United.
Oh, yeah.
I don't really think that uh, that path, will be too easy for me to not comment on.
Yeah. No, I think the thing is that
Yeah,
City has an infrastructure in place. See, even
they do.
when Sir Alex won the 2012-2013 season, it was with
Hmm.
a really shit squad, to be honest. Like, sure, we had RVP,
Yeah,
sure, we had Rooney.
you had
and
You had
old gigs and
no
stuff.
one in the
Yeah,
in
but
the defense, man. You
yeah,
had no one in the defense.
we had like fucking. I can't even think of any. I think Rio was still playing. Yeah, of course, Rio was still there. If I remember
I
correctly,
think
yeah.
only Rio was there.
No,
Only Rio was there. Who
no, no.
was
I think Vidic
Vidic
was
was
there.
not there.
Vidic was there. Yeah, yeah.
Vidic,
Vidic left.
he was there.
Yeah, Vidic left. I think under Van Hal or something.
13, 14.
Yeah,
Vidic
maybe.
left 13,
14, 15.
14.
Yeah,
Right
something
before
like that.
Van Hal
Yeah.
was about to come.
I don't know. I think he played under Van Hal. I don't remember. It's all hazy right now because we
Hmm.
had a terrible squad. I think we had Darren Gibson, वगैरह, just bang average players, and we didn't have a solid structure to base our teams off. And then, of course,
Let me just check this squad. Hold on.
yeah. So
Robbie Van
right,
Persie.
yeah. So I'm sure Giggs must have been so like 35, 36. Scholes was old.
Oh, dude, you had such Buddha play. You had
Yeah.
Rafael. Oh my God, fucking
The
hell.
the man, the myth, the legend, Rafael and Fabio de Silva, the brothers.
You had Johnny Evans, the guy who plays for Leicester now.
Quality. He's a decent defender.
He's a good
He's
defender.
a good
Yeah.
defender. Come on.
You had Evra. You have
Of course.
Valencia. You had
Oof.
Young.
Oh,
Oh, Carrick was still playing.
Carrick is class. Carrick, of course, Carrick is playing. Yeah.
You had Tom Cleverley. Do you know where he plays now?
Is it Watford? Is he still play for
Watford.
Watford?
He's playing for Watford. He's still about, man. That's a big thing for him.
Yeah.
Then you had Vaza,
Yeah, of course.
RVP. Dude, it's pretty
Yeah.
average squad, man.
Yeah. So while you can say like these superstars and stuff, you can say Vaza, RVP, we can say
That's what I'm saying.
Patricia.
People have
But as a
come
squad,
about.
it was bad. And then we had, of course, Mr. Edward Wood, who just threw money, hoping that we'll get quality. We'll just win by getting Di Maria. We'll get.
He's about to leave in Feb, right?
In Feb, he's gonna fuck off.
Woodward.
Thank God. Thank God. Let's see what this new guy has to do.
You also got Falcao and everyone,
Yeah.
but it's fine. I mean, that's the
but
thing.
the
No,
thing
you
is, City
don't
has
have. You
direction,
don't
though.
just go for. That's
Yeah.
the thing. You don't go for one player, one
Mhm.
key player. You build a squad.
Yeah.
That's in my opinion.
Yeah.
We and this I take a lot of pride in that we have a good scouting network.
Oh, 100%. Absolutely. See, as much as I dislike City, and I assure you, I really do. Okay. Here's the thing, right? Of course, you can, but you can't really be critical of City all that much. You can be critical of the laws that allowed City to inject so much money and have these brand deals that allowed you to get
Same thing is going to happen with Newcastle and anyone who
Yeah, no. So I think Newcastle will be a little toned down because now they've learned from the mistake because they've already let Man City become juggernauts. So they're going to reduce Newcastle's spending ability, hopefully. But the thing with this, you can't really fault City when it comes
hopefully
to.
they have a $200 million to spend in this window.
And who did they get? Chris Wood?
They're being allowed. Chris Wood, they were actually going for this one player, forgetting his name.
Mbappe was that one?
Haaland. They were going for Haaland. I'm
Yeah.
like, Haaland sapne mein bhi nahi aayega Newcastle, bhai. Tum log soch kya rahe ho? Itna optimism is not nice. And they were very racist, you know.
Were they?
They take over they were the fans and the board had to actually tell the fans ki, please bhai, please mat karo ye. And I was like, calm down. So these guys are getting you out of the mud because your last owner, that fat fuck, he didn't really give a shit about Newcastle. He didn't.
No, but I think the Geordies weren't really being racist. They were just so happy that it's not Micah Ashley anymore, that they were going to wear the huge, whatever they called. I don't know what they called. Kursas, not kursas.
I have no idea. It's a head turban thing. I'm not sure. Not urban. It's something.
We're not racist. Okay.
Let us know in the comments what the thing is, because I have no clue what the thing is.
But back to City. City has a proper infrastructure. They've got the base. They've got the blueprint. They've got everything in order. So when Pep leaves, there's going to be a drop off, but everything's connected because they've got teams in so many different other countries, right? Where they can source players out of.
Our managing director has been brilliant, by the way. He has been phenomenal.
Mm-hmm. What's the name? I forgot his name.
I'm forgetting his name as well.
Yeah, but it's a complicated name. Yeah.
Muhammad Al Khadoon something, Khadoon Al
Yeah, some
Mubarak
of
or
that.
something like that.
Yeah, some.
It's Khadoon Al Mubarak if I'm not wrong, and he's been brilliant, by the way.
Mhm.
And he has had investments in India, Mumbai City FC.
Mumbai
Then we
City.
have had investments New York City FC, and but it's fine. So yeah, Khaldoon Al Mubarak,
Yeah.
Mohammed Al Bidin Al Khaldoon Al Mubarak, whatever. Don't care.
Yeah.
Anyway, thing is, oh by the way, we beat you guys in terms of revenue last year.
Are you kidding me?
We made more revenue. Yeah, we made more revenue by 20
Yeah,
million, but it's
yeah,
fine.
but then we signed Ronaldo, so it's now it doesn't matter anymore, right?
Oh no. This period has included Ronaldo's income,
Fuck
like
off.
short sales and all
Fuck
that.
off.
It did. I'm
Fuck
not even
off.
kidding. I'll just hold on. I will just share
There's
that
no
with you.
way.
We made
There's
some 570 million.
no way. I still think the City has a small club, and then I looked at your YouTube channel and I just looked at there's subscribers and it's like very close to United, and I'm like, whoa, it's they're catching up. Is this it? Is it over?
Uh,
Oh God, man, we're the second team in Manchester now. I mean, no, we're not. I mean, not really. You need to get to like 22 league titles, right? And a few Champions Leagues, and then you can think about it.
or maybe not. I don't really care about it. I'll just share that with you later on. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm going bald by the way, man. Fuck. Need to
that
get
happens to
married
all of
before
us.
that.
That happens to all of us. I just
Yeah.
have a lot of hair. I'm balding as well. Don't worry.
Yeah. You have volume. We
Yeah, I
don't
just
have
have
that.
volume. It's actually a toupee. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna lie.
so
Yeah.
so running your head with the toupee and everything. Like, which movie? Some movie, man. This is a funny scene. Like he was
With the
running.
toupee.
The chick was running her hands through the hair of the toupee, and then the toupee came up, and I was like scandalized and everything.
Yeah,
But
that's
yeah,
like a spoof
on
in
a topic.
every comedy movie. It doesn't matter. Yeah. So, dude,
Yeah, so
Champions
on a
League.
point
Okay,
of
I know you guys really want to win the Champions League. So, who's
the fixtures.
yeah? What are the fixtures? Let's see what City has in store for it. Because we
Have
were
a
Athletic.
oh Minamino scored, dude. Minamino is a good
Yes.
player.
He's alright. You know.
No, he's a half a decent player in my
Yeah,
opinion.
he's a decent player. That's alright.
Also, with respect to this is my personal belief that whenever I have seen Liverpool suffer
Mhm.
in the recent past, it is because Fabinho is not playing. I think that kid, no, not a kid, Fabinho adds a lot of value to the squad. He is brilliant when it comes to holding
Yeah,
the
Fabinho is
game.
class. Fabinho is definitely class.
Yeah, and people just do not seem to like keep his performances in mind, but he is actually pretty good.
Everybody loves Fabinho. Fabinho is class. But okay,
What all
let's talk about
fixtures do we
UCL. Let's
have?
talk about UCL. Let's talk about UCL. Okay, because
Oh, we have
the Premier League is
pretty
one.
dope
Okay,
picture.
it's done. Yeah. Who do you guys have?
Quit jinxing it. Quit jinxing it. What?
Who do you guys have? Come on.
I have no idea.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you actually fucking kidding me?
But no, I was about to make a joke, Tanmay.
Okay, all right.
But with the amount of money we pay the UEFA officials, I think Slavia Praha or something like that.
Yeah, is it Shakhtar Donetsk? Is it Shakhtar Donetsk? No, it's Sporting. You're playing Sporting. Okay.
Sporting Lisbon, yeah.
Yeah. That's nothing
It's
fixed.
an
You guys
easy.
have won. Right?
It's an easy dub for us, in my opinion. Agar haar gaye to do not come back at me again. But yeah, Lisbon will win. We'll look at the fixtures next week about. And Lisbon an easy win for us. I think you also have an easy fixture. You have Valencia, right?
We have Atletico Madrid.
You had Valencia.
No, we had PSG.
Oh, you had PSG. Then it was about to become Cristiano or Messi, and then everyone lost this shit. Oh my god.
Yeah.
You have Atletico Madrid,
which is not really a step down from PSG. It's still
we'll see you next year again. It's fine.
Dude, Ronaldo is definitely not gonna stick around if we don't make top 4 because we're 7th in the league right now. Okay, and if we don't make top 4, Ronaldo will definitely fuck off.
You guys are 7th in the Prem.
Yeah, you just don't look.
Arsenal's over you.
Yeah, Arsenal, Tottenham, both.
Arsenal's over. I do not care about the beyond the top 3 teams, man. I don't care about it. Arsenal's over.
Yeah.
You're telling me Arteta performing better than Ragnick?
Yeah. It's tough. It's tough.
Look inwards, you guys. Look inwards before going on to, the web and calling City fans plastic. Look inwards, you bastards.
Dude, we need a holding midfielder. We've been linked to this Zakaria dude. वो Mönchengladbach ka. holding midfielder. He's
I've never heard of him. I'm sorry.
dude. Check your chats. I think City played Mönchengladbach last year or something in
Oh
Champions League. I
yeah.
said, yeah,
Oh, that
yeah,
all
yeah.
right. Oh, you were linked with him.
You were linked with him apparently. In
Ah.
yeah, a verbal contract has already been agreed between Rangnick and this dude. It's all just
Oh,
fucking conjecture.
actually, I will actually say that Ragnick might just bring him over because Ragnick has a pretty nice hold in German football,
Mhm. Do that, but is
and
this
he's
guy any
young,
good?
right?
He's 25. Surely, if he's
For a
25,
CDM is fine.
no, but he has to be
Dennis
reputed, no?
Zakaria, right?
Yeah, but he has to be reputed, right? This dude, like, he comes out of the blue. I think last year or the season before that, but he isn't
Tell me,
that great.
just pointing this out. Just pointing this out. It might feel rhetoric at this moment,
Uh,
but on the topic of conjecture, I'm just going to make this point that everyone thought that he was a washed down player when we got Kevin De Bruyne for 60 million. So calm
oh,
down.
fuck off! No, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Because for Wolfsburg, he
He
had an
came
amazing season.
Wolfsburg. He came from Wolfsburg, and he
Yeah,
did not have an amazing season.
he had an
He was
amazing.
thrashed 9-1, I think, if
That
I'm
is
not wrong.
one
When
match,
the
fam.
last match he came
Don't
from
give me
Bayern
this
Munich,
bullshit. He
and
was like
he had Dante. He had Dante playing for him in
no.
defense. All right, calm down.
I know for a fact that he had an amazing season with Wolfsburg right before he fucked off to City.
I'll just check.
Let's
Zakaria's
check.
stats. Hold on.
So it's difficult to compare because he's a holding midfielder and De Bruyne was an attacking
I'm just saying.
midfielder,
I'm
right?
just saying in terms of stats. If he has had a good season, I think I'm going to make a point by trying to correlate the fact that Kevin De Bruyne, not a very known player, came to City, became an exceptional player. Like you give this kid a chance.
I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm actually offended that you would say that he had a bad season or he was nobody, but he was
He was
definitely.
somebody. He
Come
was
on, he
somebody,
played
but he
for
was
City
not a
before that.
nobody.
He played for City before Chelsea before that, right?
Chelsea.
Yeah, and then which
Him
was
going to Wolfsburg from Chelsea was definitely a step down. Had he come from Chelsea to City, would have accepted that
okay.
premise.
Okay,
But
come on. Kevin De Bruyne, 2014-2015 season in the Bundesliga, 34 appearances, 10 goals, 22 assists. Fuck off, dude. Come on, fuck right off.
oh,
Fuck right off.
he. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that he did not have a good season. I'm just saying that he was not well known. Is what you're trying to say, right? If we're talking about repute, now
I mean,
he did
he's
not have the
all the rage.
reputation of. Was he? I don't. I did not see that bigger, scene being created about Kevin De Bruyne when he came to. He was actually there was news articles in the Mirror in the Sun calling him a fraud for 66 million
Okay,
pounds.
maybe for that amount of money, yeah, I guess. But definitely, City,
But he
you've
has
been
proved
inflating
every
the.
single penny of it. The
Oh,
biggest
more than
problem with
that. Yeah.
CDMs, the
Mhm.
biggest problem with CDMs is that nowhere in the stats you can tell how they play.
Yeah, it's like what interceptions.
Yeah.
I guess I don't
क्या
know.
देखोगे
Yeah.
तुम?
No, but we definitely need somebody who's prem proven. So like a Declan Rice, maybe like a Bissouma or an NDD, but somebody like that.
Oh, dude, his contract expiring this season.
That's it. Yeah. So that's what we're thinking.
Zakaria's.
Yeah. So we're thinking that if we get him for 5 or 6 million in January, that will help us stabilize.
5 or 6 million.
Yeah, because
His
his
salary right
contract
now
is
is more than that, bro.
no. His if we get him for 5 or 6 million in January, so that we don't have to get him for free, because it's expiring right in the summer.
I also he's holding mid who has been linked with a couple of teams, not just you guys.
Look, I'm happy if he proves me wrong, but 5 or 6 million, we've already got so many
All I'm
players.
asking you is to have a bit more faith.
We
Who
have
else would you
McTominay,
have?
Matic, Fred. For what? For what? Get rid of everybody. Our midfield is we Jesse Lingard. Why do we still have Jesse Lingard?
Tell me more
Start
CDMs.
get rid of people. Declan Rice, Yves Bissouma, NDD. That's it for me.
Bissouma is good, and Potter
He's
has
good.
shaved him really well. You can get Bissouma.
Great. Bissouma is great. NDD is
Declan
quality.
Rice, yes.
Yeah, but it's
NDD,
150 million, right? Here's the thing. Declan
NDD,
Rice.
no.
What do you mean?
NDD, not in my opinion. If you compare him with Declan Rice and Bissouma, of course, I'll have them over NDD any day.
See, I thought it would be Declan Rice and DD, then Bissouma. But Bissouma has like a very good passing range as well. So
And
whatever.
Didi, fucking, I
I
don't know,
mean,
man.
see
He's good with
if
Leicester's system, but
if
not
Rodri
sure.
wants to come over to the better United or the better Manchester, then like he has my
We're a
number.
seventh. We're a seventh. Calm down. Declan Rice is saying 150 million. Oh, dude, it's actually 150 million for Declan Rice. What the
Yeah, because
fuck?
he's British as well, right?
By the way,
So it's
yesterday I was
already
all I was comparing on chat with a friend of ours, a common friend, was how the 100 million toads are faring off. One for City, one for Chelsea, And I can say it with confidence the City one is slightly better.
Are you sure about
Because
that?
Lukaku's Grealish is fine. He missed a couple of chances, but again,
I think Grealish has been invisible. I don't watch City,
I,
granted, but
I I
he
keep
hasn't
coming
started all
back to
that
this
much.
conversation again and again. I have
Mhm.
never ever been in support of that purchase title of £100 million
Mhm.
with Grealish. And with Grealish as well, we could have easily invested that amount in a striker. And now that little shit Ferran Torres has taken off,
You guys
I
got a profit
think
on him. I mean, that's actually a brilliant move from
we do
City's
actually get.
perspective.
And how dumb is Barcelona? But okay, whatever.
They're desperate too. You really can't blame them. They're desperate as hell.
And what was Ferran Torres thinking that Xavi will like make a squad around him?
What is Ferran
क्या
Torres? Is
सोच
he
के
is he
रहा है
is he
वो?
a winger, right winger? Is he a striker? Is he
He's a right winger attack दोनों खेल लेता है, but that's not the point. The point is you are in a team which is established right now, where if you are given chances, you are proving yourself. You're going to a team which is not settled in right now, which is on the brink of losing its shit entirely. And you think a titan like Barcelona will have you, Ferran Torres, have build a squad around you? Like, kya matlab, what
I
is
think
this grandeur? Like,
he'll have more of a chance to play in Barcelona than to play at City,
I
right?
reckon not. I reckon not. The only reason he's gone is because he's a Spaniard. I reckon not.
That may be it. That may be, but he wants that glory that he's the guy who brought Barcelona back to the top. That's probably not gonna
I
happen.
don't
It's
see
gonna take
that.
a while.
Don't see that happening over Memphis Depay any day. I do not.
I think Ian Depay has been
And
close.
why did not go for Danny Olmo? Like, why not?
Which team
I
does
mean,
Danny
Danny
Olmo
Olmo
play for? Does he play for Valencia?
he's a
Oh, Sevilla.
he's a CAM. Daniel
Yeah,
Olmo
but
is a CAM,
he played for
but doesn't
Spanish
matter. He can
team,
play
I
strike.
think. Which team does he play for? I remember he played
Valencia.
in the Euros, and I think he played
Yeah,
against
yeah.
United. It might be Villarreal. No, it's not Villarreal. It's Sevilla. Fuck's sake, how do I not know this stuff?
Danny
What
Olmo
a
plays for
fucking.
Valencia, if I'm not.
Oh, Valencia, is it? Yeah.
Leipzig. He was
What?
for
Oh,
Leipzig.
fuck, yes, it is Leipzig. God damn it. Yeah, we
Yeah,
played them
because
last season. Yeah.
you guys got that defender, no?
Who? We didn't get anybody from this.
Konate is in
That's
Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And
Liverpool got
your
Konate.
boy is also in Leipzig.
Yeah,
Angelino.
Leipzig. He scored against you guys. He
Yeah, yeah,
celebrated
of
that goal
course.
with all his vigor.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember that.
God.
He was actually quite a good left back
He is
compared to
Mendy.
Benjamin
Yeah,
Mendy.
compared to Mendy.
It was good. But yeah, I don't know. I really do not think that. Anyway, yeah, with the Prem, do not really have any comms about how the Prem is going. With respect to Champions League, we would really love to have one. What else? I think that's pretty much it from me.
United suck.
कुछ है नहीं मेरे पास बोलने के लिए. Don't really.
They
I
they
don't
just
really
suck.
have any.
It's just bad. Like it's not. It's sad. Like it's actually just sad how fucking shit we are. I'm not even kidding, dude. It's just it hurts how pathetic of a shell of a club we are now. Okay. Why do I spend time? Why do I stay up at night? Okay, at fucking 1 o'clock. Okay, watching fucking shit after shit. Okay, this dude just it's like I'm sat there and I want to be shat on. Okay, this dude named Madison and he just sits out of me and just shits all over me. And
There you have it.
I just cover myself in that and just go to sleep, crying myself.
Wake up in the morning, defend that. We are still a rebuilding organization.
We're in the rebuild phase. But just before we fucking sign off, okay? So in the
Yeah.
press conference after the match, this journalist asked Ragnick about Martial, saying, "Is Martial not in the squad?" Because we didn't have the substitutes allowed like 6, 7, right? And then we had like only 4, 5. So
Hmm.
we asked why Martial wasn't in it. So Ragnick just said because he didn't want to be.
He did
Martial,
not want to be.
he didn't travel because he didn't want to. And then 1 hour later, Martial says, "I refuse to never play a game for United. I will always give my best for the club. I've been here for 7 seasons. I love United." No, I trust the manager's word over the players. Okay, I love you, Martial. I swear to God, whenever you scored the goal and whenever you played in football matches, I loved you to bits. But just fuck off if you don't want to play, dude. Just fuck right off. I'm sorry. You see how big of a shit show it is at United. Okay, players don't like the manager. Manager doesn't like the players. Players don't want to play. We just I don't want to go.
There's
Just don't want to go. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh my god, I haven't come to think of it. I haven't made a video on this. Like we haven't made a video on for quite some time now, but I really haven't had a chance to, process this whole Aguero living football thing. And like I haven't
That
been able to. I
yeah.
fucking got I got my room painted blue because I'm about to get a stencil, like
Uh-huh.
10 by 10 feet stencil. I'm going to get like Aguero's 93-20 moment on it.
Oh,
But yeah.
yeah.
So you're welcome at my house anytime you want to.
Mhm.
In my room. We'll have fun.
Are you hitting on
But
me?
man,
Are
it
you
was
fucking hitting on me, bro? I'm not like I like you, but not that way, dude. Okay.
no homo. Anyway, dude, like it's genuinely very fucking sad, man.
It's
I
just
don't
shit.
know.
It's just bad. Let's just leave it at that on that happy note.
All right,
Bye.
fine. Please, guys, we need more views. As you see, we have been investing money on
Yeah,
equipment, but we don't
fucking
have money.
hard-earned
So
money.
give us money. We're going to go live in a couple of days.
We are.
To all 70 subscribers. I love catching you off guard. So to all the 70 followers that we have, please guys, आके super chat भेज देना.
Yeah, like a few lakhs.
I would not mind 10 lakhs. College की fees भी देनी है. It's fine.
College खत्म हो गया, bro. We're working individuals.
They did not have to know that, Tanmay.
I mean, yeah, we're living in squalor. We need this.
Yeah. Yep, we do. Job
All
doesn't
right.
pay us much. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. For
That's all
the
right.
10 people who watched this video, thanks.
We have 10 viewers.
Okay, dude. Yeah, man, I think we do.
Okay.
Go ahead, give an outro now. Come on, I'm waiting for you to give an outro.
Like, comment, subscribe. United is not that bad sometimes. Okay. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Bye.
I'm going to clip you when you ranted about United and I'm going to post it on Instagram.